She has 6 small wheels under her side plates, just like Toby's. Mavis is young and full of her own ideas. She puts the trucks in different sidings every day. This made Toby cross. Trucks, he grumbled, should be where you want them, when you want them. Fiddlesticks, said Mavis, and flounced away. At last, Toby lost patience. I can't waste time playing hunt the trucks with you, he said. Take them yourself. Mavis was pleased. Taking trucks made her feel important. Later, Diesel oiled up to her. Toby's an old fusspot, she complained. Diesel sensed trouble and was delighted. He says only steam engines can do the work, said Mavis. Now I'm sad. Don't upon it, Mavis. Anything steam engines can do, we Diesels can do better. Diesel knew nothing about trucks, but Mavis didn't realise this. The line here crosses a valley. Through the valley, there's a long stretch of line. Rain can make it wet and slippery. The engines have to be careful when they're crossing here. Ding ding! Toby stopped before reaching the lane. His fireman honks the traffic at the level crossing, and then he starts again. By using the heavy truck to push him along, Toby made several journeys. Toby warned Mavis about this. I can manage, thank you, she said. I don't need an old fusspot like you to tell me what to do. The trucks were tired of being pushed around. It's slippery, they whispered. We'll pay her out instead. On, they yelled. Mavis didn't hear anything. Instead, she rolled down the lane and stopped at the level crossing. All traffic halted. One in the headlamp for fusspot Toby, said Mavis. But Mavis had stopped in the wrong place. Instead, she had given the chance the trucks wanted. Hold back, they giggled. Grr, up, said Mavis. The trucks just laughed, and her wheels spun helplessly. The workmen tried to dig away the frozen mud, but it was no use. Everyone was impatient. Grr, up, said Mavis. Back at the quarry, Toby heard the news. I want her, he fumed. She's young yet, said his driver, and she can take the trucks herself, interrupted Toby. They're your trucks, really, said his driver. Mavis is supposed to stay at the quarry if the Fat Controller finds out. Yes, said Toby thoughtfully. Toby and his driver agreed that it would be best to help Mavis after all. An angry farmer was telling Mavis just what she could do with her train. Having trouble, Mavis? Said Toby. I am surprised. Grush, said Mavis. Using all his strength, Toby pushed Mavis and the truck back. The hard work made his fire burn fiercely, and his firemen spread hot cinders to melt the frozen mud. job was done. Goodbye, called Toby. You'll manage now, I expect. Mavis didn't answer. She took the clock to the shed and scuttled him to the quarry as quickly as she could. Dun 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 dun.